No, I will repeat it again. No, don't start a business. You've never done it before. You don't know what you're doing. You're signing up for like literally the school of hard knocks. It's going to suck. I cannot get this listener to listen. It is really hard to start a business. There are so many cheap shortcuts for how you can step into crazy success. How about I just share it with you? You have so many options when it comes to being an entrepreneur, and I'm going to tell you right now that 85% of the planet is an employee. They work for somebody else and they are not happy. 15% are entrepreneurs. They will find meaning and fulfillment working for somebody else. But you know what? There's a ton of people that are going to fare significantly better as entrepreneurs, and you know what? They're going to make a lot more money. And in today's world, especially with artificial intelligence and the fact that you can step into someone's existing business, it has never been so easy to step into this. Literally greater piles of money. The question is, are you going to listen to me as I share some hacks with you, or are you going to do it the old school way and reinvent a square that's designed to be a wheel that's going to go and ultimately break you down? Baby boomers are retiring. Check this out. The baby boomer generation accounts for an estimated 2.3 million small businesses in the United States. And while all boomers will reach retirement age by 2030, a large number of these businesses are thriving, and nearly 60% have no succession or transition plan in place. Like literally, they spent their whole life building a business, building it up, learning how to do it well. They're making grundles of money, and then when they retire, they just let it die. Can you believe that happens 60% of the time? We're literally standing in front of the greatest wealth transfer in all history. And these businesses over the next decade are simply going to be dead, but not if you and I can do something about it. Check it out. There are ultimately 5 steps that I want to share with you today on how you can take advantage of an existing business, an existing model, because what it's going to do is it means that someone else already came before you and screwed up, and they're now here, they have it running, they have it profitable, and they can show you exactly how to run it the right way. Do that, and all of a sudden you're going to eliminate most of your chance in failure in this high failure game, and you can start winning at a really high level. Now listen, before I teach you these 5 simple steps, I want to be really clear. There's a saying, those who can't do, teach. I'm teaching you right now, but I want to be really clear that I'm doing. I own hundreds of businesses. And you know what? In the next 5 years, I want to own 1,000 more businesses. I've got systems for how to do them, how to take it down. So today is not theory mode. Like today is, this is what I'm doing. This is what you can do. Follow me in these footsteps. And I'm going to show you how to crush it. Literally, I have people that will join me at my events. They'll come from all over the world. And I teach them how to do this stuff just like I'm teaching you right now. All right, the first step, we've got to find a business. It doesn't have to be large. It can be a small business. Heck, it could even be a franchise. Online brokerages are one of the places that you can go to get started. But some of the best deals are local businesses that don't even know where to sell. Do your research on local service companies to see their age, their revenue, and whether the owner is looking to exit. Or the other option is get connected to a franchise community and look for a hot franchise where other people have bought in, their stores are winning, and you have a chance to just literally catch a train ride. Ultimately, 82% of all businesses will fail. But if you want to lower that, you either look to an existing business, and the longer they've been in business, especially through something like the pandemic or 2008, the higher likelihood chance you have of winning. Or like I said, find a franchise. Find something hip, hot, and new, something trendworthy that is doing really well. Find one that already has a number of successful locations, because all you're doing there is just mimicking other people's risks that they've now been able to turn into successes. Number 2, they say it takes money to make money, but that's not entirely true. It takes someone's money to make money. Use OPM, other people's money, to buy the business. Other people's money can literally be mom and dad, could be a friend, could be cousins, could be a networking group, could be people coming in saying, wow, this is a great business that you found. How about I put up some of the money and you run it, right? Or whatever. All of a sudden, what seemed too expensive and inaccessible is actually a reality now. Once you've located a business, get creative to finance it. Find investors, get a loan. Ask the seller to keep money in it to buy it for little to no money down. There's all sorts of options. All you have to do is, if you are desperate enough, if you're willing enough, and if you're hungry enough, you will find a way. Now, if you are buying this business from a boomer, chances are they may not have been super internet savvy. They may not have a website presence. They may not have social media. So all you have to do is establish and put that together, and then boom. Odds are that if they own that business and hadn't optimized its presence, build out that website, do the social reviews, get the Google reviews, and all of a sudden, you have a chance to increase those revenues. But honestly, next one I'm really gonna show you how to do are the 3 ways that you can absolutely dominate and increase revenues really fast, because it'll prepare you for a very exciting final 5th step. All right, the 4th step is it's time to take the business that you've acquired and increase the revenue. And ultimately, there's only 3 things that you can ever do to increase the revenue of a business. You either find new clients, and unfortunately, this is the only strategy that most businesses have. Once you found a new client, however, you can raise prices. That will increase revenue. And number 3, you can increase the resale frequency, meaning go back to your existing clients and ask them to buy again. They are far more likely to repurchase something. So you know what you do? Mix it up. Give them a new combination, give them a discount, give them a something, give them a new order of whatever it is. Innovate something, because you already have a group of people. Often you step into an existing business and you're like, wow, we have 120,000 clients over the last decade. Remarket to them, give them really exciting opportunities to participate in the business. Do these 3 things, and all of a sudden it's like, well, we are now finding 20% more clients through social media and other marketing techniques. We've raised our prices 10%, and we increased our resale frequency by 30%. You add all that up, and all of a sudden now you have tripled revenue. Do you know what that does to the value of your company when you actually want to exit it? Which is why the 5th step is then to exit the business. Now, if you don't know what that means, it looks a little bit like this. This is the amount of money that someone paid for the business. Then we increased the revenues, and then we ended up selling it for this amount of money. And this is what it's called: mergers, acquisitions, and exits. There's literally people out there, business partners like Roland Frazier of mine, that will acquire a company, increase its value, and put it back on the market, and then make crazy amounts of money. And so check it out. Once you've increased the revenue of your business, you do have some options. You can continue to run the business and cash cow it out. You can hire out management for someone to take a cut of the business and do the work for you. Or you can sell the business for several multiples of the original purchase price. All 3 of them great options. And I'll tell you this, most people make the mistake of owning a business when if one works, you should have someone run it for you, move on to the second business. If that works, go do 10 of them, because you learn this great secret. Business operators get tired, but business owners get rich. And so in this video, you follow these 5 steps, you repeat them over and over again. This will change your entire financial destiny. I buy existing businesses. I also like buying franchises, because both of them are established. Someone's done the market research, someone's paid the price, they've made the mistakes, and they've developed what's called SOPs, standard operating procedures. Basically, they know how to now run the business. And so it is really an ultimate shortcut. If you want to know some of the opportunities that I'm most keen on and some of the franchises that I think are literally the hottest, I want you to click the link below, fill out your information, talk to my team, and let me share with you some of the hottest money-making opportunities and trends in our country right now. You might have a business right now and literally be wondering, it's like, Kris, will my business even make it? Well, I made a different video that talks about 5 signs whether your business will fail or succeed. And that video will get you primed for how to find the right kind of business. So click here and let me show you the 5 warning signs to make sure that you don't pick a lemon.